Tech Talk Alert. After our latest digital life hack, you're going to hear one of my weekend show's best calls. You don't want to miss it. You're checking your phone when suddenly it stops working. No calls in or out. You call your carrier, and that's when the panic sets in. Your number moved to a new phone. I'm Kim Commando for StartMail. Want a safer and cleaner email experience? Go to startmail.com/Kim for a 7-day free trial and 60% off your first year. How could this happen to your phone? You didn't get a new one. You're a victim of something called SIM swapping. Scammers get your name and other personal details, including your phone number. Then they sweet-talk your carrier to switch your number to their phone. And then they've got control. With access to your texts, they can easily bypass two-factor authentication to get right into your bank account. Don't let these jerks get you. Set a PIN using your carrier's app. Open the app and dig into your account settings and find the option to change your account PIN or password. Punch in a secure PIN. So now, if anyone tries to mess with your account, they'll need that PIN. Join 509,000 people who get my free newsletter. Sign up at getkim.com. Now, check out this amazing call from the show. It's a real gem. Joseph in Traverse City, Michigan. Hi, Joseph.
Well, before we get started, my sister came up from Detroit for a color tour yesterday, and I told her that I got a phone call from you. And she stopped the car, and she goes, "What?" I go, "Yeah, I'm talking to Kim Commando tomorrow." And she goes, "Kim Commando is the only person in any media outlet, print, television, or radio, that when she says something, I believe her." And she was just so excited that I was going to be talking to you. Well, and she's a huge fan. Huge.
Well, you know what? When we get done, I'm gonna put you on hold and make sure that you give Amber your sister's name and address, and we'll send her out a ball cap or something fun.
Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. So anyway, what I'm calling about is I'm looking for I'm a writer, and I conduct interviews on the phone. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for a recording device or an app or something that I can record a conversation with on the telephone and that will have good quality reproduction. And then I would take that recording and use some kind of software to transcribe that interview into a Word document to begin my writing process. Well, let me tell you, you're going to love what I'm going to tell you about. You are. Okay. Because the old way of doing it is we're going to take the audio file and then we're going to upload it and it's going to transcribe it and it's going to not be all that great. Okay. And then you have to figure out, is this person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, whoever, how many people you have on the line, right? There's a website called otter.ai, otter, OTTER.ai. Okay. On my list. Yep.
And they have an app. And so you record through the app. It saves the audio recordings. And then in addition to that, it's transcribing it in real time. And it will say person 1, person 2, person 1, person 2. And then you can go back in and say, oh, well, Joseph is person 1 and Kim is person 2. Okay, so it's really hard to beat that ability. You get, I think you get like 600 minutes free per month or something like that. And then you have to start paying because it's always those, anywhere you go right now, there's always a monthly fee for something. I don't know.
Right,
it's like you turn around everywhere. It's like $2 a month here, $9 a month here, $5. It's just like,
exactly.
Like what happened? If you're just looking for a call recording app, is ACR Call Recorder has been around for a long time.
I've used that in the past.
Yeah, and but I think if you're looking for something that is just a fantastic tool for journalists, it's hard to beat this. It's otter.ai. I know about this, Joseph, because I've used this myself.
Okay.
And I've been astounded at the quality of the transcriptions, even when the words were being spoken by a cancer specialist at MD Anderson, speaking medical ease, if you will. You know what I'm talking about. It's like, what did you just say? And I don't know what you just meant. Okay, so I can't even spell what you just said. Okay, so using those type of conversations, it was really instrumental. At that time, I was a full-time caregiver for my mom who had pancreatic cancer, and so I would record the conversations and then be able to refer back to the conversations because, when you're in that type of situation, your head is going in so many different directions, right? So I could review the notes after the consultations with the doctor as well as share out with certain family members and friends. And so I wish I could tell you there was all these other great ways to do it. But if you're looking for what I consider the best tool out there, that would be otter.ai. Joseph, thank you. Thanks again for your call. And don't forget, I want to be sure that I send your sister a very special package. And so be sure to give Amber your sister's name and address, and so we can get that out to her next week. And Joseph, thank you again for telling me all about her. Hey, big kudos to you for sticking around. Now, if your brain's buzzing with questions, let me know. Head over to commando.com and then click Email Kim. You have to trust me. I read every single message like it's a new gadget manual. Well, I actually do it better than that. I never read a manual. Do they even have manuals anymore? Anyway, elevate your tech IQ with my free daily newsletter. Head over to getkim.com.